Hello, hello. Welcome all. If you are new here, viewer discretion is advised. This game is very spoiler heavy, and this is not a random game to randomly jump into. So if you may leave, now is your chance if you're ever interested in this game. Is it voice or do I have to speak? Oh, hey Lapis. Is she asleep? Sure is. That's a shame. I wanted to play with her. Sorry to disappoint, but let her rest, okay? She always wants to sleep, so today's been a long, rough one for her. Does she normally sleep a lot? That's an understatement. She spends most of our days out like a light. She's even fallen asleep in the middle of combat. Has she ever been to a doctor to fix it? Oh no, she's not sick, just very laid back. It makes life a real pain sometimes, though, let me tell you. I'm sure it does. But she's my partner, and there's no one else I'd rather depend on when it counts. Besides, I swore to protect her in her brother's place. I intend to honor that for the rest of my life. Are you and her brother different or the same? I'm finding it hard to wrap my mind around the idea of siblings. Let me put it like this. How would you feel if Jorg Rosenberg were to make another doll exactly like you? If they were exactly like me, then they would be perfect. The world being blessed with more perfect things to admire is a good thing. Well, what if that other doll wasn't as cute, pretty, strong, or emotive as you are? What if others called them a failure? There isn't any such thing as a Rosenberg that's also a failure. But if by some chance that were to happen, I'd be very annoyed to hear others speaking of them that way. There you go then. That's how siblings are. Do you think Rufus would be annoyed if he heard something like that about his brother? That's who that boy we saw before is, right? Beats me. I don't know the first thing about goes on in that guy's head. So, it's a mystery? Yeah. Anyway, you should try and get some rest while we have the chance, assuming dolls need rest anyway. Okay, thank you, Swin.
I wonder what it's like to have a sibling. Do I have any out there?
I'm sure you do. Well, if it isn't my littlest customer, you want something? I just felt the urge to tour the ship, and you were hardly big. I'm still bigger than you, and come to think of it, I haven't introduced myself to you yet now, have I? The name's Jingo. If there's anything you want your hands on, you just give me a holler. I'm Lapis. Nice to meet you, Lapis. By the way, you're not human, right? Indeed I am not. I'm a proud Rosenberg doll. Really? The world's full of surprises. You don't look surprised to me. When you are in my line of work, you meet all kinds of folks. You are not the first unusual customer I've had. I'm not. Your job sounds very interesting. You know what else would be interesting? Mods. Hey yo, yeah. Could I interest you in a Gatling gun for an arm or an eyes that'll let you shoot lasers out of them? Wait. She wants to modify the talking doll. Oh. I'll give you a pretty discount. You can do all that? It'd be worth a shot. I agree that it would be interesting, but none of it sounds as beautiful as my current design, so I'll kindly pass. No big, if you change your mind, you know where I am. I certainly do. Anyway, it's about time for Cerberus's lessons. Cerberus! Look at the doggy. What's his lesson about? Being the strongest guard dog around. That little doggy's a guard dog? Well, now I've got to know. What does that take? So far, I've had him help with the cleaning and run my shop. But today, he's getting pointers on flying this baby. He's gotta be able to navigate anything life throws at him, and that includes a steering wheel. You're gonna train this dog to steer. Oh no. They voice the dog, but they don't voice their lines. Okay then, first I need you to plop yourself on top of my seat. Wait, is this gonna work? I guess as long as your front paws can reach the wheel, it's all good. You can do this, Cerberus. Good boy. Hang on a minute. I wasn't going to butt in at first, but I can't keep my mouth shut after what I just heard. Oh yeah? What's that? Maybe the whole idea of trying to teach a dog to fly this airship? Still not hearing what the problem is. How's he supposed to learn if he doesn't take the wheel? All of that is a problem. You were trying to make a dog transcend the limits of the canine species. I'm gonna take a picture of this. There we go. Come on, now you're just exaggerating. But you're welcome to tune in on his lesson if you want. What part of what I said makes you think? I just had a dream where the whole airship fell out of the sky. Where are you, Ez? Comfort me. Anyway, we're paying for this flight, so if you want to attempt the impossible, do it on your own time. We'd like to live for the landing, if you please. Oh, poor doggy. Look at the doggy. Oh, fine. You're one tough customer.
Cerberus is so cute!
He is.
I hope I can pet him later on.
What's up? You changed your mind about that body mod? Not exactly. I was just curious. How much could you upgrade if I really asked you to? Can't say without getting my hands dirty, but I bet if you really wanted to, we could probably get all your parts swapped up. Guessing we'd have to call in a specialist though, on account of how obviously, well, special you are. Oh, I see. Thanks, I guess. What brought this on anyway? Well, I was thinking earlier, if I exchanged my parts, would I still be me afterwards? Don't be silly. It'd take a lot more than changing out some nuts and bolts for you to turn into someone different. But what if we took out a lot of parts? What if I asked you to replace everything, and there wasn't a single piece of me left from before? Could you still say that I'm the same person then? That I'm still Lapis Rosenberg? You're asking some pretty big scratchers, Dolly. You got the wrong gal for that kind of philosophical conversation. Let me ask you this. At the end of the day, does it really matter? I don't know. That's what I want to figure out. Hello, doggy. I'm sorry, what was that? You're trying to say that I'm adorable, aren't you? Well, of course I am. I'm a Rosenberg doll. But don't worry, you are adorable too. When was the last game to come out where like you play as a doll? Like, I know this is only for like a short time period, but for like for a segment where like the main character is the literal living doll. Like any other JRPGs out there where the main character is an actual doll? I'd like to see that.
I'm afraid this side of the deck is occupied. You'll have to sleep elsewhere.
Hello, handsome.
I wasn't planning to sleep out here.
Hello.
Oh? Then what's brought you outside?
I wanted to go stargazing. What about you?
Oh.
I wanted to take in the night air.
Oh, I want to take a picture.
Since we're both here, there's something I'd like to ask.
I'm just gonna... There we go.
What is it?
Oh, I want to take a picture of him smiling like that, or like the smirk too. I love him. I love his design in this game. Yes, please. Yes, please. Feed me more. Maybe use him as a profile picture too.
I know that you're a famous man, but are you a good man or a bad man?
Bad, though that would be putting it mildly.
I love his voice.
So very bad?
Very, very bad.
Aww. I love him. I absolutely do. My god.
I have used anything and everything to advance my interests, be it titles, fame, or even those pure of heart. There is little point in feigning a moral compass when human lives hold no value to me, or acting chivalrous when all that does is hinder me.
Do you still feel that way?
I do. I'm using you, Swin and Nadia, to bring my designs to fruition, am I not?
Not gonna lie, I like this angle too. Oopsies.
I'm also using those we met in the capital, like my brother.
Yeah.
None of that sounds like something someone good would do, yes. You really are a very bad man.
I'm glad we could come to an understanding. So, armed with that knowledge, what do you intend to do?
Am I supposed to do something?
I suppose a doll has no reason to care if a human is good or evil.
Being a doll has nothing to do with it. But were you hoping I would admonish you? Or perhaps comfort you?
Of course not.
Okay, then I still intend to do nothing. Whether I praise you for your deeds as a hero, or chastise you for your misdeeds as a villain, it won't change you at your core. You are who you are.
Just how does humanity look through your lens for you to think in such simple terms?
I don't know. I can't answer that when I'm still learning about what it means to be human.
Aww.
All I can say is, I don't see if you're good or bad, where you're from, or how you were raised. I don't see what you've done or haven't done, what you possess or what you lack, because none of those are what make you exist as a person. So it can't be that you suddenly don't exist just because someone decides to reject those parts of you.
That's quite a philosophical approach to the matter. Or perhaps that objective thinking is the most one of artificial intelligence can fathom.
I don't know. How could I know? Just to me, being is what makes a human a human.
Perhaps you're right.
And so, it's what makes you, you.
Perhaps you're right.
Oh, his voice were really deep there.
I don't remember the exact moment I began to search for meaning in my life.
Oh, hello?
My father elected to raise me as his own son, irrespective of the fact I was born because his wife laid with another man.
Oh, why is this already making me tear up a little bit?
He did so with the same ease he rejected his flesh and blood because he was born from a common woman.
Why is this making me tear up? I mean, I've known bits and pieces about his past from the other games, but
When I learned the truth, I finally understood that House Alberea wanted me not as a human being, but as a product of noble blood.
yeah.
It was so hard to bear that it made me sick. Was that all? Was that the only reason I existed? I refused to accept it. I couldn't take it. And as I turned my eyes from this terrible truth, a new, more terrible thought dawned upon me. If that was not the reason I existed, then what was? That was when I met him. It is said we seek that which we do not have. Through him, I sought the father I never had. I convinced myself that if I did as sons do and became more than he ever was, then I would understand the real reason for my existence. And there it was. At last, I had a goal, something to pursue. I stopped at nothing to make that goal a reality. There was no effort too ambitious, no principle too sacred to violate.
Man, this is the most like screen time we're getting of Rufus too. Oh my god, I love his voice.
But no matter what I did, it still wasn't enough. Everything I had done to secure my victory had led to a resounding, humiliating defeat.
Oh.
A defeat at the hands of my own brother, who, despite his unfortunate upbringing, had grown into someone strong and true. I envied him for that.
I love these shots of Eustace here, my god.
But perhaps I should have known all along that a mere product could never hope to have a real, genuine purpose. The whole predicament would have been worth a laugh had it not been so deeply painful. Why am I here?
Oh.
What is my reason for being? Who am I?
Oh.
You are who you are. I don't see what you've done or haven't done, what you possess or what you lack, because none of those are what make you exist as a person. Just to me, being is what makes a human a human.
Oh.
Such nonsense. I thought you weren't planning to sleep out here. I'm unsure if dolls are capable of catching colds, but I believe you've taken in the stars enough for one night.
Oh. Oh my god. Ugh. This series always does this to me. I'm always getting in tears. Oh my god. Are you all prepared? Ready to go anytime? We're good at this stuff. I don't know what we're preparing for, but I'll give it my best. Our interests will be best served if you say nothing at all. Okay then, I'm gonna make a landing. Crossbell Airport. Oh. Halt! Are you authorized to be here? Oh, he changed his clothes. I see what he's doing. Your Excellency. What is the meaning of this? You stand in the presence of our supreme leader. We informed you in advance of our arrival. Were we not ready and waiting? Our deepest apologies. There's no need to be quite so harsh. These are good men. This airport has only been under their jurisdiction for a few days. It takes time to adjust to new responsibilities. You are merciful, Your Excellency. We will ready a car for you once. No need. I've arranged for one personally. So remain here and continue your duties. Yes, Your Excellency. What a bizarre experience. Not everyone gets to be their own imposter. It's hilarious. Good on you for thinking it up, boss. Well, I wasn't lying about them being good. It won't be long before they learn the truth from their superiors and come after us. We shouldn't remain in this city for any longer than is needed. Can't hurt to scope out the place first though, right? I suppose. We'll have to make it a brief tour before continuing on for the Main's mountain path. Mines? It could be mines. Does part of scoping out mean inspecting all the restaurants? That's gonna have to wait till next time. Oh. Oh, right. I got this stuff from Jingo. What is it? A farewell gift, apparently. Oh, okay, they can now fish too. What? Does she think we're off on a picnic or something? What's a picnic? You are too darn cute, LP. No point looking a gift horse in the mouth. Let's use it. We'll look like tourists or something. Good for camo. Indeed. I'll leave its use to your discretion. Just try not to stand out too much. Got it. It might be nice to take a breather every now and again. So Nadia can now fish. Yay! This is in stealth mode. We'll move out the city in stealth mode due to Ramda's functionality. Note that when Rufus is the party leader in town, he cannot be seen by others or use shops. Interesting. I look like Bowser Jr. from Super Mario Sunshine in like blue stealth mode, eh? This is cool. Stealth mode. So he can't interact with anybody? Oh wait, but I can still interact with like NPCs. I mean, yeah.
My turn!
On these guys can like... Okay, they're gonna say the same thing. I guess it doesn't
I'll
matter.
take care of it.
But like, is there anybody that he can't specifically interact with? Like,
I'll take care of
can
it.
you not interact with him? There was a time when you see all kinds of trains coming and going. I hope those days are gone for good. Wait, what was that about, like, him not being able to interact though? Like, where? Like, in here?
So, where should we start our search? The administrative district? Could be flying a little too close to the sun, but then again, sometimes that's what you gotta do to nab something juicy.
Very astute. Indeed, the higher the risk, the greater the reward.
I don't see why we shouldn't go there at some point, personally.
Let's see. Okay. Wait, did I not? Oh, I guess, like, regardless, even if I put a cosmetic on him, because he did stealth mode, we can't see it. Oh. Interesting. Well, I think I want this stream to be short today, so I guess I'll end it for here today. I like a short stream every once in a while. Yeah. Actually. Let me see who's live. Actually,
How
I'm
dull.
gonna go raid Canary B2, but first let me save. I'm gonna do this again, because why not? Yes. Title. Thank you all for coming by. We are going to be reading Canary V2, and he's currently streaming Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life. It's a remake from that old Harvest game on the GameCube. It's also one of my childhood favorites. So we're gonna go check out and see how he's doing. Let's see. Raid Canary VT. That should work. Yeah. Bye.